There's another mini boss quick kill with wheel
To pick up sword.
to pick
The
up sword and then get
ability.
rid of it right away.
Pick up S word.
A sword. Now I believe you take a death warp here, if I'm not mistaken.
So the old route you used to, but with the double wheel momentum preservation, you can actually get out of here faster by using that instead of taking the death warp.
Oh, okay, cool.
Soul
Now,
just about died on that boss.
down, down, up to
Toby.
get beam in this
Oui.
section in the maze. And then I believe, I don't know if there's another down, up. No, I believe then you're just exiting.
It's,
Down, up,
Yeah.
right, right.
So after you grab beam, which is the only ability in this area, you then head straight over to Fatty Well.
Yeah. No, my last run, which is absolutely atrocious for multiple reasons. I had no idea how to get through that room because I did not look up the split paths, so I was just kind of meandering around, and I came across. I don't need this. So now we're running over whales too. Not only are we destroying trees by running over them, but we're also running large fish also. So you know, save the planet, everybody.
Wait, there was a
There was a do something or draw 25 meme on Soul's screen, but I didn't see it. I only noticed it right when it went away.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Run KF2 or draw 25. I'm drawing 25.
I'm drawing 25.
I think I would agree with that.
I am doing neither and running KSS.
Yay!
Oh, that's an option. Okay, I'll do that too.
Yeah. Worth noting for Soul that she's just unlocked Fighter, which will be used in World 5.
Why do you have my fighter in chapter 5?
I honestly, I don't really get. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's like more for like the long game. Since for Fighter you need both attack stones and quick charge stones,
All
which
you
becomes
Mirror
a problem if you don't
fans.
get both. Double the RNG.
For those of you that loved Mirror, there was your use of Mirror.
That's Mirror. That's it.
That sure was a Kirby and the Amazing Mirror right there.
It was very amazing. The mirror use was extremely amazing. Oh, wrong ability.
I kind of want to focus on Wycran once they get to chapter 5 because I really want to see what this chapter 5 is all about.
Well, it's not for another 20 minutes. Not
yeah, no. Sergeant Aim's definitely going to be finishing their run before we get there, I think.
Oh, that's fine.
Got their ability popped on. Yeah. No, that's tough.
Ooh, -3 minutes on PB.
Huge,
very good
huge.
aim.
Oh, I didn't exactly go over this, but the for Worlds 3 and 4, every runner is going to be using Hammer, and Hammer's pretty much just better sword. You combo the aerial attack into the grounded, just like basic hit for the most damage per second. That's about all there is to it. Sorry about that. The cough kind of snuck up on me there.
Oh, cough, yeah. I've got a cold too, so it's been tough to commentate. I've muted and had coughing fits.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. The K-Star must continue.
Oh, which gets the first attack, unfortunately. Alright, is aim lined up correctly? Yes!
Good job.
Stone for Red Dragon.
Stone.
Soul does not sound very happy with what's going on right now. I don't know what's happening, but she seems sad.
I think she's only gotten one attack stone so far, but I mean, like, she's only like 3 floors into the chapter, so I mean, it should be fine. She does have a mint leaf sticker.
Mint leaf sticker, yeah. Joining us
Hybrid.
for commentary is Pro Hybrid.
Hello, Hybrid.
Good morning to everybody.
We are so
Hello,
glad you're
Hybrid.
here right now.
Welcome to
morning,
the most professional hybrid in the
In the biz.
It's
in the
gotta be at least
biz.
top 5.
In the Kirby speedrunning biz. Definitely the most professional hybrid in the Kirby speedrunning biz, for sure. I think number 1, top
Number
1
one.
pro hybrid.
Top 1, top 2, top 3.
Yeah.
You're 1, 2, and 3.
You're all of them.
Hybrid's kind of the GOAT.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of the pro. Kind of the proest of hybrids.
I haven't seen a big lack of attack stones for any runner here
No,
so far. Seems like everyone's getting a pretty decent amount.
thing to point out about Heart of Nova for Sergeant Aim, when comparing it to in KSS, you can see it's a lot harder to see specific like kind of hazards in the stage. A lot easier to get hit. Spikes look like background pieces, but they are in fact spikes that can hurt you.
I
So
don't
you
know
have
if
to
we
move
ever
around them.
explained this, but a cool thing about KSS is that damage is literally random.
Yeah,
And
it's
in
great.
Nova, it's like extremely random. Like you can lose like a third of your health in Nova just out of nowhere. Like in
love
this
this game.
section here.
It's even better than that. I have had one time that I took one hit and lost half my health.
Mm.
It is
You
anywhere.
like feel that.
It is anywhere from an eighth of your health to half your health wherever you get hit. All based on whatever frame you take damage on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
and then there's
fun
like
game
a range
mechanic.
for like each like kind of enemy, I guess, but like the range for Nova is just ridiculous.
Let's see if Sergeant Aim can get Mark's quick kill here. No, okay, that's fine.
Very good teleport though.
Yeah, the name of the game with Kirby Superstar is absolutely random. Enemy behavior is often very random and hard to predict. And cannot usually be manipulated. Cannot be manipulated, and so oftentimes you will sometimes have a lot of issues in a run because of poor kind of like enemy behavior. Even if you're like really getting all your stuff, you could get a poor time because enemies are being. And that's KSS.
Alright, Soul's on Doubletree. And Wycran is on Double Edge 2.
All right, Sergeant Aim, I believe, got the good fat whale pattern as well.
Hard to tell from their splits, but I think Sergeant Aim Blaze is also looking like potentially on pretty good PB pace here.
Hopefully, if Sergeant Aim can PB, that would be awesome. It'd be a good win for Costco shoppers. Go Costco.
Go Costco shoppers.
Hell yeah. Now Sergeant Aim is fighting the meta knight, the most meta of knights. This knight's so meta that it breaks the fourth wall every time.
Every time.
That's every time. Okay, so let's see. So far, we haven't had any tornadoes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ow, painful. Now, the good thing about the arena is that even if you get hit, there are fruits like around that you can eat when your health gets low. So even if like there are Maxim tomatoes, there are 5 Maxim tomatoes.
More than enough.
More than enough to get you through the arena easily and safely. Honestly, if you pick Plasma, even like from a casual standpoint, you can probably beat the arena no problem. Like first try, because Plasma's an amazing ability, and they're very generous with their health in the arena.
Worth noting on Wycran's end that just before this level, they opted for a boss badge when, speaking of, they opted for a boss badge even when another attack stone was available, so.
Which one is better?
Depends on how many attack stones you have at that point in time, but it's, you definitely at some point in every floor want at least 1 or 2 boss badges, just because they do increase your damage against bosses by a very, very sizable amount. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's big enough to where it's worth going out of the way sometimes.
Battle Windows already doing Battle Windows things here.
I mean,
It's
that's to
battling
be
its
expected.
windows.
It's battling its
Oh my
Windows
goodness.
95, I think, for this
Yeah,
one.
Windows,
Windows
Vista.
95. Windows Vista.
Pretty good luck.
Mac OS
Um,
9.1. Wait.
What is
Macintosh 99. Remember when it was called Macintosh instead of Mac OS?
Yep.
Red Dragon scratches. Red Dragon scratches.
Red Dragon scratches.
Red Dragon
Dragon
flaps its wings.
scratches.
Oh, nope.
Ooh.
Red Dragon
Breathes fire.
doesn't brush its teeth.
Red Dragon
Red
breath.
Dragon had heartburn.
Red Dragon heartburn.
Red Dragon needs to lay off of the chicken wings.
I'm good.
Warrior needs food. Wait.
Now we're gonna try to defeat Dartmouth Blade here. Daniel
Oh my God,
Blade.
Good morning, Moxie.
Rainbow
Dallas
Chicken.
Daniel
Blade.
Blade.
Mrs. Daniel Blade. Daniela Blade. Okay, she's gone.
Right.
We killed the bird mom. Her children to die. It's
Mrs.
very sad.
Bladus.
And now we're gonna strike some trees down with the power
Speaking
of
of
lightning.
Dynablade, Azumino is on Dynablade right now.
Let's go. Dino
Oh wow!
Blade.
Dynablade in HD, 4K, surround sound, Ultra, Pro Max, Super.
Worth noting that you don't actually need to kill Dynablade. It's basically just a stage hazard.
Oh, well, it's because Dynablade. People like Dynablade, so they didn't want Dynablade superstar, and so they're just like, let's make a Dynablade a friend. Even though I mean, Dynablade did end up being.
Have you seen how they made her look? She's friend shaped.
She is
Exactly.
friend shaped,
friend
absolutely.
There's no freaking way.
The friendliest of shapes, the shapeliest of friends.
She gives
Oh,
us a
I could-
ride back to the halberd. She's friend shaped.
She does. She takes Kirby. She picks Kirby up in her Mom-mobile, her BMW, and she drives Kirby soccer practice at the halberd. Dynablade is a soccer mom.
This went in a direction. You might
think
wonder what
it's-
direction. The answer is a direction.
A direction involving
The Rising Star Magalore. That's
yeah,
me.
involving a bird. The one and only
Dinner Blade.
Mrs. Big Dinner Blade, yeah.
Mrs. Dinnerblade.
Mrs. Dinner Blade. Mrs. Big Bird Dinner Blade. Bird is the word. And now we're gonna zap another tree down with lightning. I guess you just can't fight the forces of nature, can you?
Oh, there it is.
Speedrun KF2 draw 20.
25.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll draw 25.
I don't think Soul has much of a choice at this point,
Yeah, not at this juncture.
unfortunately.
Sorry.
Oh
Aim
no.
was a
Sergeant Aim's getting a
little
really
late.
unfortunate reactor
Oh,
right
no.
now.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
getting,
no.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're getting big trolled
Lowballed
here.
that one.
RNG gods are not with Aim Blaze at this moment in time.
There's one hit.
Well, Aim was able to destroy all the extra cannons, so they will be saving time moving forward in this battle. So hopefully,
That's high.
oh, you have to line it up, yeah. So when With Kirby, you have to make sure you're lined up with Crystal. You have to keep your position. Otherwise, it will shoot too high or too low.
And there's
Perfect.
the final hit.
There you go.
That's just a moment of feels bad.
Yeah, it's tough. And now more guns.
Boom.
More guns, more bombs, more power, more lasers.
Well, Kirby destroys all the guns and bombs. So he's like
with the boss.
he's like the the anti-machinery, anti-war guy and all.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like
quick kill hit.
He's like, Meta Knight, I know that you don't like that we're stop shooting your big fancy guns everywhere. Like, let people take a nap, jeez. Meta Knight's like, no, you must eat, sleep, work, repeat. Meta Knight's on his Sigma grind set.
Last color. What would you call that last color?
Purple.
Magenta.
It's magenta.
That is magenta.
Yeah, it absolutely
It's also
is.
doing big damage on the boss here. She has
Aim's a
3
little
boss
low on health
badges.
right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Makes it through though.
spicy. I agree with
He's
you,
just
though.
gonna kill guy.
So fun fact about Revenge of Meta Knight. Oh, and we're all here. Fun fact about Revenge of Meta Knight. The canon plot is that Kirby and the other people on Popstar just wanted to have fun and laze about, eat food and sleep. Like, real, same. But Meta Knight was like, no, you have to work hard and do things for society. And then Kirby was like, no, I want to take a nap. And so then Meta Knight went on a rampage with all of his Meta Knights, and they tried to attack Popstar because, or Dreamland, one of those Popstar, because Dreamland, because they were being lazy. And then Kirby was like, no, stop shooting your fancy guns everywhere. I'm gonna stop you.
That's
is
a
a
multi-minute
massive PB.
PB for
That's
aim.
Nice.
Well
Good job,
done.
Aim Blaze.
Gee, show 100%.
122.
Show 100%.
Show 100% aim.
Show 100% aim.
Please.
Good time. Also 122. That's decent. It's not bad, you know. That's in a category this long.
Solid.
And Aim Blaze really pulled it together and made it happen. So good job on their part.
Well played. Well plaid.
Well plaid. Okay, you gotta reset the whole game then, yeah. Super Deluxe.
Clear.
100.
Clear. Yeah, actually, we weren't watching Kirby
Just 1
Superstar.
second.
We were watching like
Exoplant's content is intended for
like
certain
Kirby
audiences.
3 Super Deluxe or something like that. I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kirby
it's
Kirby
Hoshino
3
Ka-
Super Deluxe.
Hoshinokabi Super Deluxe.
Yes. That.
Throwing
All right.
back in the game now.
I do believe it is time for me to head
Oh my
on
gosh,
out of here.
he's using the frickin' scratch timer.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you,
Sonic.
Sonny.
I love the scratch timer. All right. Good
I'll
luck
see y'all
to
on the other
Mantis
side.
Planet, Bean Queer Soul, Wycrin, Azumi no Masabi, and on Kirby Fighters. Good luck to all the other runners after, and I will see you later. Goodbye.
Thank you.
And I will echo that as well. See y'all later.
Adios.
And then there was just us.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, Wycrin's on Shadow Kirby. Is this like the final boss of Chapter 4?
No, this is just a mid boss and a very hard one at that because Shadow Kirby is like the big
I noticed there's
one of the
like
big
a
choke
lot of
points
like
of the run.
these items that kind of spawn.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
That's it.
And Wycrin also picked up an item that I need to look up. Where is it? It was one of the cursed rings, but not the cursed ring. Okay, so Wycrin picked up the cursed auto heal ring. It multiplies the auto heal, and cursed rings are very helpful in Chapter 5. You specifically want the cursed attack ring, which is not unlockable until later. but the cursed auto heal ring will multiply the auto healing after a battle by 3, but no food will appear, according to the fandom wiki. Which I'm not sure if that means that no food will appear in the shop after or in between levels, or if that just means no food in the level itself. But either way, that's a big. It was a big safety move to have right before Shadow Kirby, since there was also a level 3 attack stone in the shop for Wycran there. So good choice in a relay setting.
I'm
Just
gonna go quickly use the washroom.
don't fall in.
Thanks.
You're welcome. God, the timer counting up by 1 second at a time for Manta is so confusing.
That is, I need to know where this timer came from because I mean it's definitely not live split, but
Manta coded it themselves on Scratch.
that's why Manta's the goat.
That's what I'm saying. The streets have been saying this.
Many are saying this. Streets ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good to know for Azumino here that already they have 3 boss badges, which since chapter 3 is fairly short compared to chapters 4 and 5, that's going to be a big pickup to have at this point in the game.
Okay, new question, Manta. What the
I'm very
heck
curious
is
to
your
see what
live
Azumino's
reaction?
chapter 3 split is because they're a decent chunk ahead coming out of 2.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see, but the 4th boss badge for Azumino, which is a smart call given that their next floor is the summit. It doesn't look like they're going to be a ton ahead if they are ahead by the end of this, but I mean, it's all pre-gaming for chapters 4 and 5 pretty much.
That's completely fair.
Yeah, I don't think this boss is beatable in 45 seconds for Azumino, even with their 4 boss badges. Gonna do a big hammer charge here. Yeah, I don't think doing very good damage though, even more than I think we saw Soul do. But now Azumino's on a brisk 11 health, I think that is, or no, 16 now.
That is 16. Yeah, it is.
That's a little scary. I don't think he dies in one hit to like a boss attack, or at least not to like an indirect boss attack. But Buddy is now dead. Okay, yeah, had enough time before Meta Knight actually started attacking to get the last hits off. Now, worth noting on Manta's end that they are doing a different strat from what we saw the other runners do, which is just going the pretty simple route and using just regular sword slashes against Twin Woods instead of what we saw, I think, every other runner do, which was to float into the air and use the downward aerial sword attack, which if you've played Smash Bros. Before, it's kind of similar to what Link's down air is now. Ooh, Wycran has made an interesting choice. Instead of the extra shop space item, which gives you 4 item options, on floor 25, which I think is decently close to the end of chapter 4, Wycran has opted for the Buddy IQ up thing, power up that you can get, which basically makes your buddy smarter, which is really important because since in this game you do have a second player that you have no control over, they do some silly things at times. And that's just good to have as like a just in case if you don't have like a big attack stone that you can grab from the shop. But I'm surprised to see Wycran pick that over the extra shop space, but I guess just personal preference there.
Just less AI frustration. Also,
Yeah.
it's 30 floors, I think, for chapter 4, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah,
Oh my
then the
gosh.
extra shop space wouldn't have done much.
Why does Quagion have a bong?
That's not a
What do you-
bong.
I don't know,
That's a
whatever it is.
joint.
It's...
It's a joint, bro.
Otherwise known as a
Outed
smoke.
yourself like crazy.
Otherwise known as a doobie.
As a little doob, yeah. Oh, now Quagyon's trans. Okay. Cool. We love that.
Manta Blast.
Shouts to Qui-Gon. Manta Blast. Aston's lawyers aggressively.
Yeah, Aston's coming for their IP. You know, I didn't realize until now how many nice boss badge for Luca Aomi there. How many recurring characters show up just as stage hazards in this game? Looks like Krako was just there for Soul. DDD was just there for Manta, and now Lolo and La 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 are well, like we didn't see them a ton since Wycran made easy work of that stage. Yeah, Hammer's really good to have just at this point in the game. I'm honestly surprised
that's
that
very
people still don't
strong.
use it for Chapter 5, but they're playing more of a long game with Fighter, which I'll explain later. I was doing some research for this and found a very small wiki page that had a bunch of info on the Kirby fighters, like power-ups, and I was just like looking at it for just to see like what the stats were for base damage, which I don't know how they got the base damage because that isn't how much damage it does in the game, like when you don't have an attack stone. Like it says that the base damage for like the basic sword attack is 12, but without attack stones I think it does 5. I don't know how it works. I haven't played this game ever. I've just watched it. Manta got a mint leaf sticker, which means there was nothing good in the shop. But yeah, I mean, for World 1 or World 2, which Manta's in, you don't really need anything more than attack stones and boss badges. Speaking of boss
How far
badges,
away is
Wycran has
Wycran
4 of them.
from the end?
From the end of the game or the end of the chapter?
The end of the chapter.
Very close. I didn't see how many floors they have left, but they got to floor 25 like a few minutes ago, so
I think this is quite literally like floor 28 or 29 they're on right now.
there's that buddy IQ badge coming into play. As you saw there, the buddy Kirby was just holding a charged hammer swing attack, and that did most of the Parasol Kirby's health.
Level 9
Right.
CPU.
Yep, here's 30. The Meta Knight
Yep,
DDD
summits.
double fight.
Is it always Meta Knight DDD?
Yep, and I think
Yep.
I didn't even realize this, but like you fight them like this duo you
5
fight them
times.
like 5. Is it all 5 times?
I think so.
Oh god, I was watching. I've watched Soul do some runs, and I remember seeing it at the
Oh, but
very
this time
end
the
of
arena's
floor 5.
cool.
Oh, it might be Twin Woods for World 1. That might just be Twin
I'm wondering
Woods.
what the wispy kill count is for after this year.
Extremely high.
I was gonna
There's so
say,
many in this game.
between that and then KSS with like 100%, which is like probably 5 wispies per runner, something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, 6 wispies per runner. My math's right. No, 7 wispies per runner.
So many.
Okay, I'll drop it.
Oh yeah, because you get Revenge of Wispy Woods, or
I was gonna say, and there's the one fight where you fight a wispy, and then you immediately fight Twin Woods afterwards. That's 3, and then another Twin Woods fight, and then 2 individual wispy fights. That's yeah,
That's-
7 per runner.
that's 7. That's math.
That's math. Quick maths.
That's good enough for me
Every
right
day on the
now.
block.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
Soul gets
Mayu.
here. Soul gets nothing helpful.
Sergeant named Blaze,
Welcome.
you may.
Welcome.
I am
Congrats on
welcome.
the run.
Exhaust.
Congrats on the PB.
Thank you.
So now that you've officially done your run, how was the experience of learning KSS 100% to finishing? How would you rate that out of 10?
I don't know if you would want my opinion because my brain works a lot differently. So,
Well, my brain's not working right now.
but if you really want to know, I absolutely adore it because
Awesome.
I grew up. I like my favorite game of all time is Superstar Ultra. I grew up as a kid playing Superstar Ultra nonstop. I know basically every little thing about it, and I signed that up as my primary game, and then I don't remember who I was talking to. Maybe it was Hybrid, but somebody said, would you rather or would you like to do KSS Hundo instead? I'm like, yeah, it's basically the same game. And it's great because as far as I can tell, I think like mechanically KSS is much cooler than KSSU in terms of speedrunning. And also it's 100% and I'm a completionist. I love like getting every little thing, and my favorite game mode is Great Cave Offensive because
I
I
knew
love
you were gonna say
all the
that.
treasures. Yeah. So and my favorite part of Great Cave Offensive is also Old Tower. So yeah, I feel like this category is really, it vibes with me very well. I had a little bit of an unlucky streak with the no resets thing because like my brain's just like, if it's not perfect then I don't want it. So I reset a lot, but I got my first run in a couple days ago, and then I did some more runs, and it very quickly started coming together.
So how soon did you want to reset, like, during your relay run?
I didn't, because I knew that my PB had the most garbage Milky Way wishes of all time. If you noticed my splits, I was
We did.
actually impressively only behind 30 seconds. I was behind a minute and then I took 30 seconds back, but I was ahead by a full minute, so I saved a minute and 30 seconds just from doing the first planet of Milky Way wishes, and there was plenty more to save after that as well. So I knew that as long as I just kept a decent pace, then I would be fine. And also, I also noticed that my movement just is better than it was when I did my PB because I just casually save time, even if I make a couple mistakes.
You know, that kind of
So.
happens when you're more tired, I find.
A big thing that helped is knowing what I am not consistent at, and then making sure I find a consistent way to do those things. And in terms of KSS Hundo, that was the double mini boss, the second double mini boss in Revenge of Meta Knight, the one with the Poppy Bros Senior and the Judo Man, and Pavios. Those two things are very inconsistent, and for the same reason, quick kills are hard. But I found out a way to make that first double mini boss really consistent, and I did it in my run. I just slide off the left ledge and then start charging as soon as I hit the floor, and then jump up and bam. And it's almost 100% consistent. As long as I know what I'm doing, yeah. So. And then Cavios is just Wheelie Rider. There's a lot of strange things about Wheelie Rider that I don't understand. Sometimes you can bounce off of Wheelie Rider, and sometimes you cannot. And I haven't figured out what determines whether you can or can't bounce off of Wheelie Rider. I feel like it has something to do with how you get on him. Maybe it's about RNG, but yeah, it's weird. And then also, he can jump before you bounce on him, and if you get on him with momentum, like how you do with the wheel clip, he will move around, even just the tiniest bit of momentum, and he'll like shimmy around a little bit, which can mess up your quick kill. So it's very.
I'm noticing you seem like really like into this game and like very interested in it and like very understanding of it. I think you should stick with it for a little bit. Maybe take a little break. Soul's heading into Shadow Kirby. We might get some music.
Honestly, Shadow Kirby shouldn't be too bad, but I'm not gonna like her damage output. It's not gonna be that high.
Oh yeah, Shadow Kirby's a big, still a big fight in World 4. It's not quite as hard as it is in World 5.
Yeah, I'm very glad
Mint
you keep
leaf.
aim, and I'm glad you had like such a good time.
Oh yeah, thank you for letting me yap about my run also.
Of course. Thanks for being willing to yap about it.
I definitely, I didn't, unlike some others like Magic and Aston, I was not planning on taking a break at all. It's fun to run this category and this game. I like it a lot.
Good. Good.
You know, after finals. That's a very
Yeah.
important distinction.
You see, like that's kind of like the three outcomes. You're either like so excited to put it down, you want to get like that one last PB, or like nothing changes and you just want to keep playing it.
Soul's really low.
Okay, buddy, I need you in the comment clutch. Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
It's funny.
Hey, we didn't die. That's good enough for me at this point.
Just walk up to them slowly. It always works.
Shadow Kirby cannot be completely terrible.
Alright, now Wycran's in Chapter 5, so I'll take this time to explain how Fighter works. So, at the very beginning, and for Twin Woods, it'll help especially since they don't move very much. They're trees. They don't tend to move very often. So with Fighter, you have a lot of close range options, and at this point in the chapter, none of them do a whole ton of damage, but we are simply biding our time to get quick charge stones and attack stones. Quick charge stones are the big, they're the kicker in World 5, since we need plenty of quick charge stones to make the I'm reading off a document. It's the move called Mega Force Blast. It's basically a big blast of blue energy.
Shoryuken, yeah.
Yeah. And
Also,
according to the
they-
wiki page that I found, regarding the Mega Force Blast that we rely on so heavily during the last like 60% of this chapter, the wiki says you basically never want to use this. So I guess all of the speedrunners are just wrong.
True.
But yeah, the
Wanna
reason that we
say-
do use it is that it does more, it has more base damage than some of the other ranged options that we have at this point in the game.
Oh, hang on. Mant requested audio. What's going on here?
Wait, what?
Hmm.
Manta requested audio?
Yeah.
do that?
Alright, so here is my pitch for Kirby Slide for the next Kirby Relay.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
let's go.
By the way, can I point out, Manta's using a scratch
Alright, so
timer?
first of all,
Yes, it's
there's
so
something you may have
funny.
noticed about our complaints for the current Kirby Relay is the fact that, I mean, some of the runs are so long
What
that
if
we
it's
had to put the
inaccurate? Is
time
there
limit
like
in.
a
I would like
live
to
split
mention that
timer on
Kirby
the
Slide
side?
is maybe about 5-10 seconds.
I don't
we
know.
would never have this issue if we
I
just
might
had
just
Kirby
retime
Slide
it
in the
myself.
relay instead of, I don't know, Kirby
Okay.
Fighters 2.
Oh, speaking of which, I
You
should
cannot convince
probably
me that
put my,
people like Kirby Fighters 2
final
more than
timer
Kirby
up.
Slide. That is a ridiculous presumption.
Final
should.
time, any
And
relay
just
closes.
So the
specify
gameplay
if
is
a few
engaging
seconds
enough.
need to
I mean,
be
you have all
added
four
from,
directions you can move
looking at
blocks
the
in, right? It
100%
doesn't have
screen.
any of the mixes
No, aim looked
that
at
are so
100%
frustrating. It
in-
doesn't
in
have any
checked.
of the.
Yeah, there's just a bit of delay there.
Listen,
Cyril
But the
said that a
timer's-
few seconds would be added.
okay, so look, Kirby
Yeah.
Slide, right?
Really?
For Hypa, I think.
It's a very simple game, right?
But the
Kirby was
timer
supposed to be a
stops
simple
at,
series.
at the
All this
arena thing, right?
ridiculous lore,
does,
this
but-
overcomplicated lore. It's terrible.
For Relay,
Okay,
I
give me a
think it's
game
just-
that's just as
we
simple
wanna
Yeah,
as
check
for,
the
they
Kirby
just
no.
want to
Oh,
confirm
just as
100% because I
Sakurai
think
intended.
there was actually a previous
Manta-
relay where one runner did get 99%.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's my Senkotsu. I love Senkotsu. I watch him all the time. He missed one Waddle Dee
Anyway, that was my pitch,
in
bye.
World 4,
Oh no!
and he had to go back.
I like the
So much for
subliminal
Kirby Slide.
messaging
Good
on
morning,
Mantis stream.
gamers. Didn't you like just finish your run like 2 hours ago, Magic Man?
That was a good
Magic.
2-hour sleep.
Power nap.
Power nap.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Good morning, gamers. Let's get this bread in this PB.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, did Manta start before I checked 100%?
Probably, but it's honestly okay.
Yeah, that's it. That happens with.
We didn't change the stream until we confirmed 100%. So I
Okay.
think it's fine.
Yeah. Soul has also picked up the cursed auto heal ring.
Oh. What does that mean?
Why is it cursed?
It's cursed because it has drawbacks normally. The drawback for auto heal ring is not nearly as bad.
Or is it
It's-
worst?
You get 3 times the amount of auto heal after a stage, but there will be no food that spawns. I think in the shop or in the level, maybe both.
How has Wycrin been doing on stuffs? I haven't been paying enough attention.
It doesn't seem like he's gotten a ton of quick charge stones so far. He has also died
He
to
died?
a rocket.
I was
He
gonna
died to
say,
a
I've
rocket.
heard-
But so
There
long
we
as
go.
Buddy lives, it's perfectly
Yeah, Buddy
fine.
lives. He's okay. Oh, it's a
Mhm.
ghost.
Yeah, you can also resurrect yourself.
What
like,
the fuck?
It's only like a huge deal if both you and Buddy are on low health. It's mostly a scary possibility against Shadow Kirby. Since Shadow Kirby moves so
3x
fast.
auto heal, food no longer appears ever. That sounds
Oh, it's
that
ever,
ghost-
okay.
I think the ghost thing is a mechanic in the original, right?
I didn't play either
Oh,
of
there's a
them, so I
ghost.
wouldn't know.
Look, I just got a ghost badge.
Yeah, I
I
think that makes
played
it
the original,
longer
but
for
not this
enemy
one.
ghosts to respawn. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
As Umino Wasabi has died on Shadow Kirby, this could be an issue. This is an issue. He has taken a death and will have to restart the chapter.
Oh no.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know if it's the. It might be the whole chapter, actually. Oh no. You can
No,
just
I think
restart
they
from the
have
fight.
to still have some one-ups. Yeah, isn't like 3
Yeah.
tries for every chapter essentially?
I think so. It's something like that. So yeah, just gonna restart the fight here.
Dude, this is like some NES shit. The frickin' restart the whole thing when you run out of lives. Frickin' arcade shit.
We could see some big swings depending on how Chapter 5 goes for some of these runners, because we do have the cap,
Mhm.
but you know,
Yeah, a
Mhm.
game over like anywhere halfway through chapter 5 is a big loss.
Major.
The Wycrin has gotten some quick charge stones now.
I just saw the Twitter post from the Kirby Speedrun account. I'll pray for lucky item and aim to clear the most difficult chapter 5. Amazing.
That's what all of our runners should be doing. Alright, on Azumino's side, Buddy has now died, which is not as big of a problem.
Kirby speedrun.
Yeah, Azumino's done a good job of comboing a lot of attacks into one another. However, he's now on low health, but he has cleared the Chapter 4 Shadow Kirby. The second go around of it.
Oh, that's funny. We took a screenshot and posted it on Twitter, and I just see my overlay with the Germa and the
Germa.
But yeah, we like the Germa was thumbs up, thumbs up.
That's the only thing that's
Plus
not
2.
actually part of my display.
Plus
That's
2.
just my normal chat box. That's just what it normally looks like.
Oh, that's fun.
The RDJ and the Costco and the Blip are all for this event.
Costco.
Yeah,
Jarvis
Wycran is not doing a
Mode.
whole lot of damage to Duo Edge. I think he's been
I
pretty
still
unlucky.
love when we were so tired during KTD. Freaking one of Aston's videos just had like a Costco parking lot and we all went insane.
I missed this. No.
Oh my gosh, Aston's run was like
Wycran is about to die.
so crazy. Every
Okay.
time there was a Hypernova, there was like either like a sandwich tutorial, just like some Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay, or like there was like one time when he just like talked about their sonas, but I wasn't able to hear at the time, so I like need to rewatch that. And it led to the world's funniest clip ever. We don't talk about that.
Good to know. I guess I gotta rewatch this. I have just realized that Luca Almi is using Fighter for Chapter 4. Which I have not seen before.
Soul's approaching end of chapter 4.
Yeah, this is the last fight for Soul.
Yep.
In the chapter.
Before we get to chapter 5 Gauntlet.
Oh yeah. Azumina Wasabi has picked up the cursed auto heal ring. This is crazy. I have never seen that be used before, and now I've seen it 3 times used before. Yeah, Soul made very quick work of the last fight. I think she had plenty of attack stones there. Oh, I forgot it's not done yet. Lol.
Yeah. Always the DD update.
Tomato. Rah.
Eat half a tomato and get full health back.
Oh.
This is tomato inflation.
Yeah, why doesn't Kirby do that?
What are they doing?
They're being invincible. All right. Luca Almi already has 2 boss badges for Chapter 4 very early on, but there's a distinct dearth of quick charge badges for him, which wouldn't be something you'd normally need to worry about in Chapter 4. But, oh.
How many rooms are there in chapter 5?
In Chapter 5 there are 50.
Yep. That's a 2-hour speed run with the first 4 chapters of the first hour.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Soul's. Oh my god.
What?
Look at Manta's stream.
Oh my god.
Incredible. Live Manta react.
Manta's about to die. Don't die, please.
Please don't
Oh,
die.
got hit into the food. Tactical. It's so tactical.
Tactical. Damage boosting.
Micron just got a boss badge.
Huh?
Aw.
Dark Soul is using Beam.
That's very on brand.
Oh no.
I didn't know that this was viable. Maybe it's just like safer than Fighter because you only need to worry about like attack stones.
I think I saw her using Beam in Chapter 5 before, if I recall. I think it's a preference thing.
Okay. There are now more Beam gifts on. Oh, maybe. Okay. I like what I'm seeing out of Beam right here. I'm liking the damage output.
Yeah, it's a lot of
compared to what
zoning
fighter
and
would
the
have.
the charge shot as well to kind of just like
That was
like
strong.
bootleg
Wow.
plasma.
Yeah, a lot of fast like ways to counter like aerial attacks, which fighter distinctly does not have. Fighter is really bad in the air.
Yeah, I feel like Gooey Badge. I feel like I've seen her do fighter every time. I've never seen her do beam before.
Yeah, same here. Though I guess I'm just a fake fan.
Beam.
Beam.
It's an unrelated note, but with Wykrin having about 30 minutes left, I'm watching Wakaza warm up Niddle
Mmm.
Mm,
as we approach
my king
the,
returns.
the king turns. Right now, this looks like it's gonna be Japan B's game to lose.
I think so. Yeah, that's who I. Going into this, I was pretty confident in Japan B. I think all of their last 5 runners have top 4 or better in their game.
Say Japan B and C have their estimates is a difference of 25 seconds,
Mm,
which is pretty cracked.
I don't think she's
That is pretty
taken
cracked.
any damage so far. Wow.
yeah, a lot of really good range with beam. I was not expecting this. Quick charge stone.
Quick charge
Okay, so you do
versus,
need quick
power
charge.
there.
I could see why you would want to go for the quick charge at this point, because I think as of now, beam does have more DPS than fighter at this point in the floor, which is two two floors in.
Smart.
Or
That might be a little too
Oh,
low.
this is like the room right before Water Galvaros in 7-1.
Yeah, this is the layout that I think is pretty universally loathed by most runners. Just because, like,
Oh, beam attack's playing. Beam attack.
Manta getting started on chapter 4 here.
big news.
Big if true.
But yeah, only a. God, I really wish Manta had a normal timer. Oh well, it's fine. I'll just divide by 60 and figure it out. Luca Almi is still at this point in chapter 4. Oh, I got crushed by the hammer. That's a crushing blow. Doesn't have a ton of quick charge stones still, which is probably at this point for them a diminishing return for using fighter versus continuing with hammer. You know, I've seen this. I'm surprised with just how much route divergence that I've seen. I figured it would just be sword, sword, hammer, hammer, fighter for all the chapters. With like, I knew that Soul did wrestler for World 2. That's the only thing I was expecting. I'm surprised with how different this is.
I could see some people going for the comfort pick for something like this.
Oh yeah, for a relay setting for sure.
Out with this run right now.
It's worth noting that in spite of Luca Almi's lack of charge stones, they do seem to have a lot of attack stones from what I'm seeing. A lot of power.
A lot of power, a lot of strength.
We're getting strengthful in here.
Yeah, we're strength maxing out here.
Now Beam is on Her own stream as well as Milta's stream.
We love this. Sorry.
My
Twinwood
toasters.
time.
Time for
Delivering.
By the way,
time for
Flying
more
Fish also hasn't added, new DHS
ecological
site
crimes.
anti-defamation ban.
It never ends.
That's what we
does
condone
it?
as a community. We love killing the environment.
Yeah.
Kill the tree. Kill the tree.
Oh yeah, one thing that I didn't mention with Fighter is that the main charge attack that the runners are going for, you can hold it, and while you're holding it, you can change directions with it, which kind of it makes up a little bit for the lack of any meaningful air power that it doesn't have, and just a little bit. I mean, it's still really, it has its flaws for sure, but I mean that's helpful to have just in case you find yourself at the center of the arena and need to reposition for an enemy. Generally speaking, we'll just see the runners go to one side of the screen and then just kind of charge and spam and hope that they don't jump over it. It's kind of the way that things go here in Chapter 5.
Let me get these out even faster.
With Beam, though, there are a couple more options, since there is actual, like, kind of get-off-me attacks, as it were. Whereas with Fighter, I mean, at a certain point, all you're doing is basically what Luca Aomi is doing right now, which is, as I said, sit back and hope that Buddy does a little bit of damage while you shoot balls at the ops.
Yay.
Yup.
Balls.
Too many ball references. Azumina Wasabi has also now started Chapter 5, and we do get to see this kind of dichotomy with the early game of Chapter 5 versus the late game, where a lot of the early part of Chapter 5 at the top level does rely on comboing together a lot of the shorter range attacks and not relying as much on the projectile-based ones. And immediately I think that was level 2 attack stone off the bat is a welcome sight for Azumino, I'm sure, as they move around some text that I can't read. I think it was upside down. I wouldn't be able to read it if it was right side up, but I mean, worth noting.
I do wonder what it does say.
Oh god, Wykrin died to a crash bomber,
Oh jeez.
and
Alright,
Buddy is kind of getting the business here. looks like it should be fine, since after a number of quick charge stones, health doesn't end up being the biggest problem compared to something like Hammer, where you do have to get pretty up close and personal. Cursed auto heal ring for Luca Aomi, taking it over the Buddy IQ badge. Though I could very easily see why they would go for that one over the other. Wykrin is on the Chapter 5 Shadow Kirby fight, and this is a big one. This is where we could see dreams die. To put it unnecessarily poetic.
I feel like we've already seen Wykrin almost die already. That's just the thing.
On Shadow Kirby.
It's fine.
Whoa,
Yeah, but got resurrected.
this seems to be going
Yeah.
strong. Although the
Going very well.
a partner does not seem to be doing a very good job at hitting with the bombs.
Yeah, I mean, Buddy does what he wants. That was a really good fight out of Wykrin. I think they did have a lot of they got a lot more quick charge badges towards the closer to the fight leading up to it.
I translated the text. If you do a meme, you get stuck. So there's no meme.
There is no meme.
There is
Hell,
no.
hell mentality. Also, it actually
was
translates
no
to
meme?
farce, but I'm pretty certain it means meme in this case.
Okay.
We love a nice a relay parse.